from... Memphis, Tennessee, at the home of the Grizzlies. We're broadcasting from a FedEx Forum. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Taking a look at Toronto. They're looking to start this road trip off with a win and continue their winning streak.
And they're 1-0 against them this season, and this is the final matchup. So a little bit of extra incentive tonight, knowing they have a chance for the season sweep.
Well, it's just as much motivation on the other side of the equation. No team likes getting swept either. I mean, whether it's against your biggest rival or a team you already know.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
When Morant explodes toward the basket, you're toast. He loves penetrating finishing.
To the paint. Here's Sampson. And the rejection by Ayton. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I caught up with the Grizzlies head coach. Their emphasis will be focusing on slowing down Julius Randle in the paint. Coach said he's always been a great finisher, and we have to respect that, so we can't let him get comfortable down there. It's a big task when Randle gets himself going. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. And Murray, here we go.
Yeah, almost impossible to keep Sampson off the boards, and even harder to prevent the putback. It's just not his size. It's his nose for the basketball along with tremendous quickness.
Cooper. Sampson pulls it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Wide open look here for Murray. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
An exclamation point on that slam. I mean, think about it. The big guy knows a thing or two about the highlight reel.
Here's Morant. That's tipped.
And Sampson literally takes away a part of the floor when he's out there. Don't even try to get shots off in this area, or that's what's going to happen.
And here is Murray following Ja Morant's three. Down low, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Now here's Morant. He has 7. In the corner, it's Turkoglu. 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the evening.
At the line for your...
And the technical free throw is good.
Yeah, and the Grizzlies used to be a half-court slow-it-down team. When you draft Ja Morant, it's time to open the floodgates because he is devastating in transition.
Now here's Morant. 8 points for him. To the inside. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And this is the part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for getting it to uncovered teammates.
And the hang time for Ja Morant is incredible. His favorite player growing up was Russell Westbrook. And he's got the bunnies to hold his own with Russ.
I mean, to me, he's one of the league's most exciting players to watch. And Ja Morant is box office. Not only that, listen, I think he's a top 5-point guard.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass?
Here's Morant.
If you're Morant, and you want to be a star point in the NBA, you have to score off the pick-and-roll sets.
And it's Trent in the corner. Here's the screen. Pass to Sampson. And it's Memphis on the break. Turkoglu with the ball. Wide open. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Come on. You got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Sampson. Tries again. Sweet move. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on a
second team foul.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Morant left side. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Into the lineup for the Raptors.
Poked loose. Pass to Morant. Up in time. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
He's showing he has the ability to hit huge shots. That's got to fuck.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt it? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you.
And a memory I have of Colin Sexton at Alabama. How about he scored 40 points in the game where the Tide only had 3 players on the court down the stretch. The young fellow was undaunted.
And in that game with with only 3 players, Sexton almost led them to a comeback, Greg. In fact, they actually cut a 14-point lead down to 3.
And that tells you about Sexton's mindset. He was not prepared to let them lose, even under the toughest scenario you can imagine.
And the wide-open shot from Morris. Off target with his 3.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And here they go.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Ilgauskas, good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
To the middle. Back to Morris. Six on the shot clock. Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got his second bucket of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Inside. It's rebounded by Memphis. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Drives to the hoop.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster the defense right there with the score this tight.
And he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff. Morris outside. Pass to Tate.
3 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Tate's only got his first bucket of the night. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Pass to Reeves. To the right side. From the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Sexton attacking. Good on the bucket. Sexton's got 6.
Clever and confident in that pick and roll. Sexton's decision-making in these sets has really improved.
Pass to Reeves. Outside, Davis.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
46 seconds left to play here in the half. Sexton for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Sexton's shot is good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
But these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Out to Morris. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Reeves. Out to the right wing. And another turnover here by Memphis.
Raptor substitution.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by... we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. In the corner, it's Turkoglu. From outside, off the mark. And here are the Raptors now. And here is Murray. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Down low. Here's Sampson. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. To the paint. And Ayton throws it down.
Morant's got a great understanding of the game. He can play deep like a fiddle in the pick and roll set.
All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on and get down for your Grizzlies.
Raptors trail by 3. Murray surveying the D to the inside. Here's Sampson. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
Second chance opportunity so big in this instance. They have to feel fortunate that they could extend that play.
Now Turkoglu. Here's Cooper. A three-pointer off the mark. Murray outside. Back to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
What I love about Randall is the power he plays with. He's an absolute force inside.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Make some noise, fans. Which rally section wants a team player?
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Memphis trailing here. Morant outside. Ayton a screen. It's Morant with the drive.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Ayton a screen. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Murray.
And look, he was laying in wait for that pass. He lured him into his trap.
Toronto's shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Toronto.
He hits both from the stripe. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant looking around. Ayton a screen. To the middle. Got a hand on it. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And here's Turkoglu from the arc.
And they've gone ice cold from the outside as they're trying to cut into this deficit. The three-point percentage much worse this half than it was in the first.
And that makes them 4 for 5. I mean, I think that's pretty good numbers. I mean, they've got to be pleased with how things are playing off so far.
Morant with it. He's got 14. Pass to Cooper. Clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now here's Morant. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Toronto's ball.
.157 left in the third quarter of the game. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
The Grizzlies trailed by 6. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Raptors substitution.
Here's Morant. Pass to Ayton. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Ilgauskas with it. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Morant with the steal.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Quick thinking of Thompson Morant. Capable of spiking the ball away, and he takes initiative like this.
Toronto leading by 3. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And coming out of high school, John Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Back to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Ayton in the corner. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Raptors ball.
Grizzlies making a switch here.
Coming onto the floor for your Grizzlies, Ryan Reed.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Toronto. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's the break.
That's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Outside, Sexton. Back to Barnes. From deep. Good on the three-point shot. And the Raptors lead by 5.
This is why Barnes is an effective scorer. His confidence, his accuracy, shooting off the pass right there. It's terrific.
And we've reached the end of the third. Raptors lead by 5. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter. What is still anybody's ballgame. Toronto leading by 5. On the wing, Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Thompson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Toronto. And so it's Memphis with it. And here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Kicking, moving, looking for his spots. Morant slithering around the court with the ball on the string.
Murray, good.
Murray.
Murray's got the lead up to 8 now for the Raptors.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Here's Morant. And finished up by Morant.
Well, it's been all about John tonight. He can score in many different ways.
Murray left side. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Sampson's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 8. It's Morant with the drive.
Man, he takes off like a rocket. I mean, there's a suddenness to Morant's game that most athletes don't have.
Murray outside. To the paint. Stolen. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. It's hauled in by Trent. Raptors leading by 6. Randall outside. Down low. It's tipped. 6 to shoot. Inside. And they're moving it up for the finish. To the left side wing. Morant left side. To the inside. And stolen by Murray. The deep 3 from Thompson. Knocked away.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Reeves. Pass to Cooper. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Murray outside. Here he goes. The Raptors rebound. Here's Sampson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Morant outside. Turkoglu outside. They set the pick. Driving inside. Comes up empty down low. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Sampson's shot is off. The Grizzlies trailed by 8. Got a piece of it. Thompson outside. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Randall with the bucket.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton.
That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Here's Sampson. And so it's Toronto winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg.
not enough soldiers. All the history lost in America. Step out of line, did character. Mama's just like Erica.
Knee in my back, I cannot breathe, but I'm still living. In search of a marvelous getaway, still serve the sheriff. I heard they the Chick-fil-A. I'ma disobey. I am not religious, but my mother prayed. We tripping more often than LMA. 2 boys in a Chevrolet. We was giving lemons, made lemonade. Chico the barge with the finger wave. The darker the berry, you feel away. From Satchmo to Cap Calloway. Lost in America, real saints of the latter day.
Too many real, not enough soldiers. All the history lost in America. Step out of line, did the character. Mama's just like Erica. Too many real, not enough soldiers. All the history lost in America. Step out of line, did